Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Overnight, the Australian bulls regrouped in front of the 78 support handle and managed to gain momentum after a weaker US dollar emerged, with the advance being rather significant to the fact that we are now challenging the level of 79.60 could bring a round of supply. Now, yesterday's price wage index for the Q2 came in on forecast at 0.5%, so little change was made there. Today we have the Australian employment change and also the unemployment rate, which could send a message to a slightly negative outlook, bringing in the target of 78.90. Now, a break beneath there would give further scope to the downside and reinstate the target of 78.30 to 77.55.70. As I mentioned, the weaker US dollar returns overnight after the July Federal Reserve's policy meeting stated that the policymakers all agreed that a fall in longer-term inflation expectations would be undesirable. Some voting policymakers said further interest rate hikes should wait until there was signs that inflation would rise to the Fed's target of 2%. Therefore, I am a little bit concerned that the US dollar has weakened. However, as long as we maintain for the euro under 117.80 figure, then I expect to see further weakness towards the targets of 117.40 to 116.80. Do note, though, a break above 118 handle would give further scope to the upside and bring in a target of 118.70.80. But at this stage, it does look a little bit unfavourable. Now, the dollar yen has clearly rejected that level of 111.0515 and now looking towards the support at 109.75. As long as we maintain above that level, then I expect to see further recovery from the dollar and look towards 110.45 to 111.0515. Now, a break beneath 109.75 would give concerns, and the fact that we could see a tumble towards 108.95 to 05 and reassess from there. The pound remains weak, although it is attempting to recover as it looks towards 129 handle. In view of the current pattern, I expect to see a failure above that level and capping around 129.60-65 should look towards 128.50 and lower to 127.80-85 and reassess from there. The market bulls are now taking on the challenge of 86 as it looks towards 91 to 96. A little caution from the long side as the technicals are still negative. And again, we could see a rejection from that level, with the uptrend still holding around 1,266. And to wrap up with oil, the market still remains negative, with the support weakening at 46.70 could bring in another target of 45.5 before reassessing to a bullish case. Any advances should find resistance at 48.60. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day that's ahead of us.